Welcome back to the channel, folks. Cameras. Welcome back to the channel. We're doing something a little different today. We are in need of a couple more vendors for our event, so I'm going to do some cold calls. And then I'm also going to stop into our friend at Street Side Classics and kind of show you guys what they have available. So that's kind of my plan. Cold calls are never fun. And I don't know how many of you guys are in sales out there, but it is something that you kind of have to do whether you like to do it or not, just to, at the very least, keep your chops up on talking to strangers. And rarely do you get a solid win out of a cold call, but it's worth taking the chance. And, you know, honestly, like, I'm not one to have the highest self-esteem all the time. So when I am feeling it, like I am today, you got to take advantage of it. Get out there and try to grow yourself and get out there and get vulnerable. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go be vulnerable. I'm going to try and show you all a little bit about it. And here we go. Well, like them already, they got American flags up. Yeah, big rigs. What do y'all think about having a big rig at the event? I think it'd be pretty cool. At least for the kids, at the very least. They'll like climbing in and around them. So let's go see if we can talk with these guys. Talked with that guy in there briefly, and he seemed a little lost. So I'm gonna go see if I can figure out which one of these guys are the sales, because ultimately what we want out here is probably one of these trucks. We have entered the truck sales lot. Looks like there's a bunch of new and used trucks in here. So let's go up here and talk with these folks, see what we can come up with. We talked to them. They seemed somewhat responsive. This is definitely something I wanted to show y'all. It's pretty cool. It's like the total inside of a rig. Yeah. Well, all right. Moving on. We will hope to hear back from these guys. They definitely will be something different for them to get involved with, but it is, as you guys all know, it is a great community event to be a part of. So hopefully they choose to holler back at me. These are how cold calls go, folks. You go in, you be nice, you get your information across, and then they quickly usher you out because they don't know who you are. So, but this is part of the game. Part of the game that we play here at Nashville Cars and Coffee is to constantly be adding value. I think it'd be really cool to have one of these big rigs posted up, let the kids jump in and out of it. Even if I was like a 16 or 17-year-old kid, I think it'd be awesome to be able to climb in and out of these trucks. So, all right, well, we're gonna hop back in the wagon and move on to cold call numero dos. Location number 2, these guys, I believe this is Volvo Trucks, Nakarato, the name of the owner. So again, they got a bunch of trucks out here, so I will run in here and see if I can make some friends. And yeah, looks like they got plenty of leasing available. Do I need to lease a truck? Oh, great. That guy was a regular of our event, which is pretty hilarious. The owner, who I bumped into right when I walked in, kind of passed me off to this other guy who's a regular, and then as I went to leave, you know, it seemed like he was into it, but it was not something they had thought about doing. We are a different kind of event, so like I understand that from time to time we have to get people out of their box. So when he passed me off and I walked out, the owner again approached me and was like, well, what is it? And I explained it to him, and literally, like, we're in the hallway with the other guy, and it's pretty clear the other guy was just trying to pass me off, just like you do when you do cold calls. And the owner was like, hey, I want to bring a truck out there. He's like, what is it? And I started talking to him, and the other guy was within earshot. So it's kind of awkward. It's like the epitome of like cold calling. Like, you talk with someone, no, sorry, we're not interested. where we are, but we'd have to talk about, there's all these little, people got roadblocks that they build to get people like me or solicitation kind of out of their office. So as soon as he ushered me out of the office, the other dude kind of came in and jumped in on it, wanted to know more, and I don't know. I think that one extra interaction I had there when I left, you probably hear it in my voice, I'm a little excited. It seemed like that owner wanted to get on board. But you know, never know. We'll see what happens. I tried, and now we're gonna roll over to our friends right down the street here to check these guys out. It's been 4 or 5 months since these guys have been out at the event, but they are back in March. So let's go chat it up with them. Oh, there's a sharper turn than I thought. It's a good thing this wagon can handle. But all right, cool. So we're here, Street Side Classics, and let's zoom in here and see what's going on. We made it in. This Pantera is super legitly clean. Pretty awesome. I love those wheels on that. Interiors are always so nice on these things. Very surprising. Very surprising. All right, let's get to the meat of it. Back through here. Okay, so look. So if you haven't been here, it is its own little car show in here. Again, this is in the Laverne area, 6000 Reliance Drive, Laverne, Tennessee. Email or the website is streetsideclassics.com, and then you'd / I guess to Nashville. These guys have always got an amazing array of older, newer, any kind of car, really. I think the only thing you don't really see too much in here is supercars. But, you know, from European classics like this, mid-90s M5. Is that an M5? It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like one. Looks like one. Close enough. But yeah, so I'm gonna start over here and we'll make our way back to this M5. That car is extremely orange. But yeah, so if you haven't been here, this place, phone number to make an appointment if you desire is 615-930-0600. Again, with these guys had just got a lot of classics, but they, you know, sprinkled in between is going to be some really cool stuff you definitely wouldn't expect. So, you know, a purple Jeep, you know, that's pretty exciting. Crazy looking this, like, what is that? I don't even know. Let's see, let's find the name out and then we'll circle back out. Dodge Dart, sorry guys, Dodge Dart. It looks legit. That's probably the nicest Dart I've ever seen. That front end looks amazing. That's so cool. Okay, all right, keep on moving. C10s aplenty up in here. See, like you got kind of a burnt orange and a black one. There's another baby blue one back over there. Oh wow, that thing's been chopped. That's pretty cool. That's a Blazer, huh? Yes, come on. Get that. Did I guess right? Chevrolet Blazer Roadster. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Pretty legitly cool. Wow. Yeah, that thing is awesome. And definitely UT colors if you're a big orange fan. This one's only 57 grand, folks. Yeah, nice old Bronco. Sorry for the car starting in the background. It's probably a lot louder than it should be, but you know, what are you gonna do? These guys are trying to work. I don't know what that is, but I think it'd be cool to have one of these in the car collection. How much is this thing? Yes, this is only $18,000. Only 18 grand, and it just looks like you could throw your buddies in there or throw your significant other in there. It's only a single seater or two seater, and just hit the road. I don't know. My taste is really weird, folks. I like everything. That's why we operate our event the way we do. We just like everything. We don't want any one type of car there. We want everybody welcome. So Camaros on Camaros on Camaros up in here. There's that little rule, like when the bird's facing that way, when the bird's facing that way, it means something. When the bird's head's facing that way, it means another thing. I'm pretty sure if the bird's head is facing that way, it's a turbo car, but I'm not positive. So y'all feel free to correct me in comments below. But all right, let's keep this party moving. A lot of Camaros over here today. Let's just do a quick stop at this thing. We kind of passed over it real quick. This is a Cadillac limo. Super, it's already sold. But wow, kind of cool, folks. Plenty of room inside there. Wow, sorry about that camera connection, but that's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. And if y'all are wondering, I definitely don't know what I'm doing. But I try. I try, people. I do my best. Okay, let's keep this party rolling. And yeah, hit this aisle up. It's a little congested. Speaking of congestion, that guy's got some tire. That has a bunch of tire on the back of that truck. Bunch of tire. Okay. So it looks like we're kind of in the late 60s. Ooh, that thing's hammered. Late 60s. See, this is the Dodge Plymouth Dart that I'm kind of used to. That other one was so old, I didn't even recognize it. But anyways, 60s and 70s. This is the big car section. This blue car, really so hard to see because there's so many around it, but that blue is beautiful. I guess it just, compared to all these other colors, it shines pretty good. Shining pretty good. All right. That's a nice blue too. Nice little wagon. Take a little shot there. So that's pretty amazing. So you got a Jeep Scrambler with the V8, which is rare. I'm pretty sure that was the factory option back then, but you know, it is the pickup truck. And man, it looks like there's plenty of room there. That's a pretty cool truck. Pretty cool truck. All right, truck. Ooh, that is not a truck. It looks like this guy's got a LS motor in it, similar to the one that we're going to be trying to put into our wagon whenever we can finally build our funds back up to afford to build it. C10s on C10s on Ford versions. Oh, the 454 looks like. And then a bunch more Fords. Let's hit this aisle up here. A bunch of the older rides are definitely in this sector. And man, these guys all look super shiny. I don't know if they have a detailing team here or if these cars just come in clean, but man, they certainly look fantastic. Mustang guys, from old to new, if you desire, they are here. All the different Mustangs. It's like you got a GT350 right here. Really nice. The front clip is so low. That might be an R, folks. That might be a GT350R. And it is. I was correct. And they only want 68 grand. Man, those things are affordable now, aren't they? Used to be, I thought they were up over 100. But it looks like this is a drag car. Big old tires on the back. And a couple more Mustangs. We'll make our way around. This is one of the cleanest Broncos I've seen in a while. Really nice. That looks really nice, folks. This, I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Let's do a quick little read on it. That's a Buick. It's not your grandpa's Buick, or maybe it is, I guess. It probably is your grandpa's Buick. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Really, really cool looking. Really cool looking. Okay, some more Roadsters. Another Cadillac limo, just the newer version. Look at this little girl hiding over here. That old Toyota Supra. Wow. Mark IV. Mark IV, get you some. This one's $100,000. 6-speed manual. How many miles? How many miles? How many miles? Doesn't say. Well, it's here. 6-speed manual. Red, which in the Supra world is kind of rare. Yeah, folks. They got everything down here. I also saw an NSX over here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, I lied about the supercars. There is one right there. A Ferrari. What's your guess? What is it? The 308, the 328, 348? Or the 308. I was right on the first guess. Cadillac Alante. Never mind. Oh, another Porsche over here. And there's another Supra. Dude, how's there 2 Supras here? And we don't know about it. And then this old girl. This old Buick Roadmaster. I think I've seen that Buick at our event. I could be wrong. Wow. I know we're not into these kind of cars that much, but that interior is hilariously comfortable looking. Super fluff. Super fluff. Okay, yes. Supra numero dos. I think this one may be an automatic. 4-speed auto. This one's only 60 grand. So must have a lot less miles on her. So yeah, okay, now I'm kind of stuck in here. Great. Another Bronco in really good shape. Wow, some of these Broncos, or it seems like all of these Broncos are in really good shape. Really kind of cool. Let's take a look in the back glass. All right, Corvettes. Corvette, are you kidding me? They're everywhere. Trucks, Vets, old school Mercedes. They really do have everything here, folks. So if you need a car and you saw one or you're interested in something like what they have available here, come holler at them. They're down here in Laverne. Address is 6000 Reliance Drive. That's Laverne, Tennessee, 37086. Again, the Street Side Classics down here in Laverne. And I'm gonna get this party going and moving on to the next location. Wait, we just have to check this one car out. Man, I love that zero pillar effect. This is a really legitly clean car. It's so cool when they don't put a pillar here. Really, really cool. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching the show today. Please like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. Wow, look at this girl. If you didn't or don't like what you saw, you know, it is what it is. We're just trying to give y'all some entertainment out here today. And you know, only thing I know how to entertain you with is cars. So whether it's this Cadillac or that Bronco or whatever that is, that looks like a Dodge Challenger. Yeah, it is Challenger. Okay. Oh, look at that cool little. What is this guy trying to go green? Trying to go green. Oh, that ain't no electric motor. All right, sorry. We're gonna get back to the like and subscribe part of the vlog. Y'all like and subscribe. Share this with your people. If you need one of these fantastic cars, come down and talk to these folks. We appreciate you guys watching us today. We will see y'all in the next video.